You step off into the first map of the series. Harry and Hugo, I am excited.
And early on, leaning over towards B, they're trying to open up with a duel onto dupreeh, and they do trade out onto him. And actually, ropz is going to follow up with a double. I knew I was right to pick ropz, man. He's so good. And there's a third. He just keeps on going in and keeps getting kills, keeps getting rewarded for it. Now, while ropz has set the round up and he put the puzzle pieces where they're meant to be, Frozen could be the real key to this round. Ready to lurk his way in through the back line and cut down these rotations. They do check for him. Tag gets the information. So they know there's a man behind them, but that now leaves them in a very awkward spot. Like, you're in the trap, you're aware of it, it's closing up on you, and Chris J is there to pull the trigger.
Getting ready for an A hit, but it's this mid to B smoke that's about to come out. Two of them to be exact. They're ready for this pinch too. Pressure's gonna get applied from CT. dupreeh is gonna have an SMG. Looks for one, gets it, looks for a second, lands the dink, but not enough damage to take him out.
Yeah, the downside for Astralis is that B is just open. There's no one even there. So Mouse just walk right in. They're like, this is easy. I don't even know why anyone says this game is hard. Astralis? What even is? Oh, wait, hang on.
You know, 1 for 1 what happened, right?
You know, yeah, and then you know, when I was trying to big up Astralis, but even there online, you know, Mousesports were able to beat them. They went on to win that entire event, and then when we've seen them meet online since then, Mousesports have looked really good. And obviously, once again, that was with kind of fluctuating Astralis's. But I don't know. I think Mousesports could surprise us here. However, karrigan gets surprised early on by the deagle, and S-Tag's going to chime in with another. If I keep talking, Hugo can't latch on to my statement like some little statement mosquito. You did the sound. Was that you, Hugo? Your lips weren't even moving, man. That was terrifying. I thought it was Trey's.
There's a joke about blood sucking in there, but I ain't no vampire, Harry.
So you're just regular sucking.
Ah, someone had to say it, didn't they? Well, as Harry holds down the cough button, unable to contain himself, Glaive holds down the middle area. dupreeh as well with a 1-dig, but not in the face, only in the chest, and ropz is running. A minute on the clock to save. Good luck, buddy. But yeah, I'd be willing to put that to the test. ropz, he's getting tested in T-Spawn, and he might get out alive, but S-Tag, the technique, I just know if I'm ever in that situation, that's what I'm defaulting to. ropz, however, he's defaulting to B. He's already run through dupreeh. It's 2 for ropz, and Mousesports looking like a 4th round. Astralis already saving. Back to the shox, Trace.
Yeah. And you all heard it there, Hugo.
Comes the re-peak. For device holding, and karrigan doesn't know it yet, but he walks to his demise. Device, that's a quick flick, my word. He's not messing around today.
Get caught though. Fast in for Mousesports, waiting for no one. Smoke on the site. Magic's pulling out his gun at just the right time, gets BMAS, and that Molotov caused commotion for Mousesports. Everyone flashed out. They're going to have to bail and go back to middle. Frozen from long. He gets dropped down the bottom, and Device is going to stop them jumping up the catwalk. Great shot. karrigan now in the 1-on-1, device hanging on, and he's got another as well. Just ropz left up, 1-on-5. The B play not working.
Yeah, if you're Mousesports, this is an indicator right here. Astralis. Mousesports might have just woken a sleeping giant.
Lack of info, but a player dead on that B bomb site. He's tempted Mousesports for a mid to B. They're going to go out with a smoke. Great entry from BMAS. He's down to 5, but he does stay alive, and that leaves one man and one man only in the B site. Magic's dropping ropz. He was already low, and now Magic needs to do all the heavy lifting through the door. He can't pick a target, and BMAS follows up. 2 opening kills for Mousesports into the site, and that's going to be a 7th. Locked and loaded. Another save for Astralis. All they can muster. Oh dear.
Ah, yes, that's the one that we can get a definitive answer for. Hugo, would you say it's more of like a tangerine or perhaps
lilac?
Oh, well, look at this. No lilaxing, no relaxing today as Glaive puts up 1 on the cross. It's karrigan getting the short end of the stick, and now the bomb going down. Chris J putting in those numbers. Gosh, the utility just absolutely destroying him inside of the site, but he's somehow still alive. He's been naded, he's been mollied, he's been flashed, but he still keeps on fighting. And Frozen clearing out long. That's a little bit ugly. And now they know he's here. Suddenly it's gone from like, don't worry guys, I've got long, to like, oh my god, I'm gonna die at long. And he does. Rop's now trying to hold it down from short, and he's left in it all alone. Damage for Rops. Surely this isn't winnable. Surely not. There's so little time left. They've got to get on it quick. Rops is playing for time, but he's only got 6 bullets. He's done damage, but sadly, the stick comes in for a strike. Oh, here comes the util. Device, can he keep putting on a show? The answer, looking like a yes. The bomb falls into CT, and Device is their undoing. 35 seconds for Mouse, and somehow they've got to come up with a plan. They've got to hatch a plan to drop into CT and take that bomb back. Rops opens up with 1, but they're fighting a losing battle. This bomb still under the control of Astralis, and they realize that now. They don't overextend, they fall back into CT, and so that means Mousesports, they've got no choice but to go into the belly of the beast. It's a 2-on-2. They drop that smoke, and that's let them get the bomb. Dupree has tried to deny it. He's up through the smoke, and Rops flicks onto him. Somehow Mousesports, they've gotten back into this. They had absolutely no business winning this round, and now they sit in a 2v1. Glaive up on the catwalk. They are both very, very low, so there is a chance. But it's only a chance for Glaive. Dropping into CT, and there's the peak from Rops at long.
Wow. Boost up and beat. Can they see Dupree is the question we're wondering. Because Dupree might be able to see them.
And Dupree.
That's a good one.
Oh, fast flick. Back for another bomb there. Not anymore. And BMAS, he might want to get out of there alive. Better than dead, that's for sure. Smoke down though, and Dupree will not let you enter his sight. Carrigan looking for his first kill in the last round of the half. He might have it against Device, but backing up into the sight, he almost gets away, and he does get away. Carrigan, oh no, things are scary. He's calling for support. Device scoped up, trapped Carrigan, bait peek, forces the AWP out, and Device gets another. Can he shut down the round of the half? Yes, he can. It's Device. 7 rounds for Astralis, and they are making this one interesting.
Will that keep up? That's the big question. Right? Like, I think this second half, if Carrigan isn't able to bail himself out, Rops needs to keep being this hero. But Carrigan, here it is, first kill anymore. No, that's it, but still, 1 is better than none.
True.
Here comes the long play. There's a big gap in those smokes, and Chris J just plucks one away through it. Device goes for the USP. Bomb can go down here, but it's got to cross out of Goose. Luckily enough, BMAS isn't challenging. Mousesports, they sit with a man advantage in this retake. Device takes it away, mate. Makes it look far too easy. Come on, Device, give us a few more. There's a second. And a third, maybe. Maybe Device, come on, get cheeky with it. Get jiggy with it. On the corner, looking for the peak, but it's BMAS who will get the better of him. Now him and Frozen left in this 2-on-2. And Magis making his presence known at long. BMAS quite the task ahead of him, and he runs out of ammo. Astralis, they're bailing down towards CT, but BMAS, well, he has found the first, still looking. Oh, there's the headshot. But not enough time. The kit was down right there by his feet. I think he would have had time if he got the kit.
It's really hard to say, isn't it?
Especially going back.
More than up to the challenge. And that gets scary for Mouse. They've got 2 players here inside of B. Rops is one of them. He's got to go huge, but he's cancelled out immediately by Glaive. Frozen has to buy time.
Oh, they just run through the door. Carrigan's in spawn, and he will shut it down. There's still a man hidden in the smoke. Frozen trying to buy as much time as he can, and he catches S-Tag jumping through. This is great play from Frozen. He doesn't need to take any fights, but BMAS coming in through the window will get sniped out. Frozen dropped by the AWP, holding in tunnel, and somehow this is turned back into a 2-on-2. Astralis getting fast flanked, though. Chris is right behind them. He won't see Device until he's already out of the tunnel. Oh, Device hasn't moved. Chris, he can stop the bomb part as well. He's tapped down 1 and the second. AWP retrieved.
Inside of this A site. Instead, he plucks one from the rankings. Once again, beating an AWP on the other side. And BMAS does win that all-important cat fight. And so now just 2 players slowly but surely working their way into A while Miles set up for the retake, and Carrigan's in with another.
Bomb plant from S-Tag, 1-on-4. Molotov's going to come out, but that bomb plant does come in, and he's got to try to get away from it somehow. Big shot from Rops.
Do it for me, man. If you're going to do it for anyone, at least pick me. Oh, Frozen. Little quick taparoo. And here goes that B play. stopped in its tracks. It's lost all the momentum. Glaive does tech one out of the server. Rops is now stuck in this smoke. If you're confused, imagine how Rops feels right about now. They're like, where the hell is he? He's dissolved. He's dissolved. Rops trying to absolve them of the B site, but Glaive gets the better of him. And now that's an AWP upgrade. There's an AK as well. This could still get out of hand for Mouse.
Yeah, they haven't picked up the AK, and Mouse is just bursting back in with flashbangs here. Glaive, back of the site, needs a shot to connect. He's the only thing standing. Karrigan's even going to no-scope. Smoke down in the spawn. Double B setup. Rops is here with the AWP as well. He has the wide swing covered. They could walk up close, but Dupree goes in, and Rops takes him out of the round immediately. Good start for Mousesports, but there's many more where that came from. Glaive running on B. Frozen's got to watch two angles at once. The tunnel's still with Magis there. The smoke comes in. They don't respect it, and Glaive gets traded. Frozen falls off the boxes, and will only find two. Good hold on the B bomb site, but Device gets out alive, and Magis can plant.
It looks like they just want to hunt down the one man in the site, and I love that from Mouse. They knew Device was in middle, so now he's got a clutch, and he can't get past BMAS. Mouse, they arrive at map point 15-11.
Shot from Karrigan. He's not there alone. They're going to try to hawk down Karrigan, and what that's going to do is nothing. Chris J with the spray. Eventually, Chris J falls to S-Tag, who was completely flashed. 3 versus 3. Astralis looking to stay alive on Dust 2.
Yeah, great flashbangs from BMAS to set that all up. It goes a bit topsy-turvy, but still Mousesports, they've got control. They've taken B. Device is grabbing the bomb. BMAS is alone for the time being on that A site. Already catching Glaive crossing to the car. There's one more where that came from, but S-Tag doesn't want to swing just yet. He's going to sneak up through the smokes. Rops not to know. BMAS spots him, and deep along his Device. BMAS backs up, and he can stay alive here, but swings for the fight, and S-Tag takes him. Rops in the fade, and he's got the shot. Rops V Device, as now Frozen comes up on the catwalk. The 2-on-4 that couldn't be done in the round prior is now a 2-on-1, and Device has got to do it all.
Yeah, the flash is good. Missed shot. Rops misses as well, so Device is given a second chance, and he knows he's not owed many more of those. Onto the AK now. Device topping the charts in a big way for Astralis, and trying to keep them on this map just a little bit longer, but surviving this journey, surviving this cross is not going to be easy with Frozen holding from Cat and Rops down in CT. The moment this flash goes out, they know Device is here. He gets by, but narrowly so, 8 HP, but there's the kill on a Frozen, and maybe Device is in with a chance. Taps the bomb, but Rops holds his ground, and Mousesports, they where exactly, but it happened, and we all saw it, didn't we? So you're all in on it now too. Dupree and Glaive opening up. Karrigan, despite being low, delivers the first kill in this round, and now he's got to go above and beyond that, as it's just him and BMAS left. What do they do? What do they want to do? Because right now, the only thing that looks certain is death here at ramp, but BMAS is the one dishing that out in high supply. 2-on-3 as the bomb goes down, and there's a late rotation in through the vents from S-Tag. So temporarily, it is a 2-on-2 on this lower site, and now S-Tag arrives. Karrigan's got that info, but he's not ready for a man fast in the window. However, Karrigan's left BMAS in a somewhat doable round, a 1v2. BMAS didn't get the kit, however, and he still hasn't. There we go. No, that's a flash. Hang on, mate. You still haven't got it. Go back again. BMAS. Hello! The kid's back there. He's looking for the kills. He's got no other choice at this point. He's wasted so much time trying to figure out what to do. And while he does deal with Device, sadly, there's just no time in the round. Nice attempt from BMAS. And he actually gets all the kills.
Not all the kids, though. Device is going to wrap him, sees him get away, but doesn't stop him. Rob's coming up from lower. Timing is everything, and there it is. AK down, Rob's back for more, but Dupree trades with the one other rifle that was there with a one-shot headshot. Karrigan takes lobby, but S-Tag's waiting for this. He's just left position. Karrigan makes noise, and S-Tag now knows, going above. Well, Karrigan waits below.
He went above, but S-Tag, well, we know where he went, beyond. Gets the frag, leaves us in a 4-on-2. BMAS and Frozen. Good luck, buddy-os.
Trying to clear someone from this T-roof is horrible as well. Like, they could be anywhere.
Any angle.
And, like, no one even knows the angles up here. Like, you pretend like you do, but no one really knows. Because how often does this fight ever happen? Frozen knows, though. I always said if there was one guy who knew, it would be Frozen.
Okay, man. Well, Panda alert. yeah, you're right. But also not at the same time. Glaive, he can sense them for Bluey.
Oh,
All right, well.
see ya.
Oh, Rob's tried to push ramp. All of Mouse are trying to push.
Well, this round's over, so. Anyway, Harry, what's up, dog?
Not much, man. I had a little think about it there.
I see that.
Yeah.
You look mildly troubled.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm just like watching this game, right? There's like these guys called Astralis.
You're like a lily pad in the water by yourself.
Yeah, man. That's what it feels like. Oh,
Ouch.
man! Like they try and go for that push.
Not gonna preach about hygiene up here, but might be about time.
Oh, through the door with the flash. BMAS caught in the open. Stag running him down with a Mac-10. Even Dinks Dupree, but the job is done. And Mousesports are out. They want nothing to do with this. Already Chris has dropped out of the heaven, wrapping main. Are they just going to straight up save? Smoke spams, nothing connecting. Mousesports are begging for a kill so they can actually try and give this a go. The wallbang shot is getting very close for Chris, but yeah, not going to connect. And Astralis live to fight another day. A bomb plant and a round one. Mousesports are going to try and save. And this is Dupree, as he had to clear the close main position. Chris in the vent making noise, trying to bait them in. Frozen with one, he doubles down, bomb drop. Chris drops as well. He won't stick around on the ladder, and Rops won't stick in this round at all. Device getting caught with his back turned. Magis spams Frozen through the smoke, and Chris in the vent from earlier has gone on the long wrap round. Does Magis know?
Chris isn't being discreet about it, and now Magisk has heard the information. Oh, Chris as well is playing the timing game. Magisk was kind of relying on the peak there. Now he's got to barrel into the site to get this bomb down. Plant's going to come in with just enough time left. He's near the spam spot, but Chris going to try and feign getting up on top of the heart. Hops down, Magisk tucked away, hidden. Can't see a thing on either side.
I don't like this.
Chris is terrified. How on earth are you going to approach this? Magisk swinging for the peak, and Chris, he plays it patiently, and his patience is rewarded. It's 3 on the board for Mousesports. They do have an answer in that round there. The attempt at the A play is slowly but surely ascending into heaven, and Frozen trying to put them back where they belong. Here he is with one, but Dupree trades it. S-Tag with a great flurry into this A site. He's in with 3. And suddenly it went from looking dire for Astralis to a 1 round as this bomb now looks to go down. Chris J left in the clutch, not going to be able to deny that plant. Rerouting over into main. Both players were looking at heaven. No one even considering main just yet. But S-Tag tucking himself in the site. He can afford that privilege of only watching the heaven area. Chris, what's he going to do? How on earth do you want to navigate this one?
He's got to do it quietly. It's not like he can scope and walk all the way in from mini. It's obviously too much opposition. He's going to see S-Tag, elects to go for the no-scope. Now,
back to the outside cross. Common to C. Carrigan behind red. No one realizes, no one knows. And they're not even looking. Devices turn towards main. Glaive might check this for him. Chris is going to flash when they hear info. Oh dear, now the info's there. Chris lining up the flash, it's popped, it's good, and Carrigan's going to get away with 1. That's more than you can ask for with 4 outside. Just trades, but Frozen in the meantime finds another. And so now, somehow, Mousesports, well, they can't retrieve these guns. They are a man up.
Yeah, but look at Chris, man. He's just trapped, isn't he? What's he going to be able to do? Oh, look at him go. Oh. Oh.
That's the end of that.
Oh. Glaive just about gets it back under control. I didn't love it, didn't like it, but Glaive, he's showing us he is the man with the plan. Puts up a double. And now suddenly, BMAS and Frozen in the A site. Frozen in time. As Astralis pump the brakes again. They wait. And they wait. And then they wait some more.
And still even plenty of time. Should they want to go the other way? Magisk already checked out secret. Just a little quick inspection, but it's Glaive all in. Latex gloves on, and he's clearing out the site methodically.
He wants them.
And I think there's a... No, that'll work. That was pretty cool. Let's see if he can do it again. Mollied off there inside of the mini garage. And that's going to thwart any sort of angle he wants to fight on the S-tag. He's got to get out there at some point. The flash going to come through, and the swing from Magisk's back silo.
Rest of the gang are moving in ramp side. And no one's here for Mouse. Ramp is free. Astralis is like, yeah, man, we'll take that. We'll take ramp. We lose 2, but we get ramp. That's cool. Rop's here. He hears the footsteps. He knows that by giving up his position, they could be here, and they are. And Rop's in with a second before getting traded. This round is all over the place. Glaive is in hell, while Magisk is still down here at B, trying to keep bodies here. What's Glaive's master plan? He's moving up over towards heaven. They lose Magisk, though, and with that death, the bomb as well. So disaster strikes at this B site for Astralis.
And there's no time to be sneaking. Glaive will have to run at some point, and there it is. Now the footsteps alert everything, and Mousesports in a 4-on-1, just about finishing the job. There's one for Glaive. He's doubled down, 15 seconds. They're here to stop the plant, but he's got to drop dark if he wants to get that bomb back under his control. BMAS won't let him. Pressure immediately put on in the 2-on-1, and Astralis, despite that loss.
And then one day, Big Bad Rops try to throw a smoke into Big Main.
And then, suddenly, well, from atop the hut, there was this very nasty man, and Chris said, no, 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 nasty man, and he protected the younglings in his team. And boy, oh boy, S-Tag and Device, they didn't know what hit them. And that there is the story of the little Mousesports that could.
Yes, the little Mousesports that could. That picked up the one big round with the little bitty guns.
Look at that. Look
You
at
will
this.
read me a book if I buy you a book.
It depends on the length. Yeah, you got to pay me, though.
He's got a taser.
Race, get ready.
He's got a taser.
Ready.
He's got a taser. The Dupree laser ready to go. And there it is. Chris J on the receiving end. And the sound effects provided by Mr. Saranthus and the Deagle. In with another. Dupree putting on quite the show. Device, he kills Carrigan. And Carrigan in his dying breath has helped the Danes out by throwing the bomb down the vents. Oh, dear.
Help me. Oh, no.
Frozen,
he's got it.
Frozen is absolutely stark raving mad. He just goes down the vent. He chases for the bomb. He's got it back under control. What is happening? I couldn't tell you, but it's Rops and it's Frozen in a 2-on-4. And Rops is like, I'll go down the vent again and I'll get the better of them. And he does get the better of S-Tag, but that wasn't the man who killed Carrigan. So surely that means there's another Device. Up and down the ladder he goes. This is a weird one. Rops is trying to watch it, but he doesn't. He's very unsettled by Device, just peeking up and down the vent, up and down, up and down, and here comes the drop into the site. Rops is to flick back, Device is gone, and it's all left onto Magisk in a 1v1 versus Rops. It's chaos, it's madness, but Rops is here to see us through right to the very end. You just can't, man. You can't get through that. Glaive, he can't get through this. It's smoked off outside, but he sees feet. Glaive counting footsteps as they run by. That's a weird situation for Rops to find himself in. Dupree arrives fast on the scene, but he's got backup. Magisk called in to mop this one up for when all goes wrong. Magisk not able to put any more up, but there is still another man in the vents. Glaive has watched his teammates perish around him and now emerges in the back line. BMAS caught, but he somehow lives to fight another day. Looking for the players up in the window. BMAS has dropped one, and now we're into this 2-on-2. It gets now very finicky, and it's all about hitting these timings. Coming down the vent is Device, but he gets bested. And this was a 2-on-4. Now it falls onto Chris J to keep the clutches rolling in for Mousesports. Smoke down. Glaive taps the bomb, waits for the spam, but Chris J playing the mind games. Glaive, you want to try and outsmart me? Good luck, my friend. That second tap has baited Chris in. And sadly, it's too little too late. Glaive gonna grab the defuse.
Glaive, he's pushed outside, man. We've not seen him aggressive in many of these rounds, and so this could be something that Mousesports don't plan for. BMAS is checking it, but Glaive only gets the dink. The M4 strikes back, and Mouse with the opening kill. 8 HP on BMAS through main. The flash is good, and Chris has got another. Oh no, Mousesports are clearing out this A site. They're running him down, and it's only 2 up for Astralis. They might have to save. They're going up against the idea of OT right now.
They're looking to go for a secret peek. And the outside smoke's going in, but Mousesports don't look to use them. And that's where Device's position now is so damn important. He is mollied off, and so he doesn't get vision right away. But the moment he looks up, he is going to come to the realization that Mouse are not outside and that this play is happening elsewhere. Magisk holding close with an auto shotgun, ready and raring to go. The ramp push comes in, and S-Tag mops it up with a double. dupreeh follows up, and it might all be for naught for Mouse, as now it's only Frozen left alive. 1v5 and absolutely nowhere to go. Nowhere is safe. What does he even do? They pressure him. Now they know where he is. Things have gotten even worse for Frozen in the blink of an eye. Oh dear, Mousesports, they tried so hard and they got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Every decision, it's all over the place, and so are Mousesports running right through middle, fast up through the smoke as well. Second flash keeps dupreeh back, and he gets hounded down by Chris J, who will wrap A. Magisk here at short side with a CZ with one. Device joins the party with a dink onto BMAS as well. Magisk is firing up, and Glaives run through smokes to get control of the bomb. Rops alone. And Device is on the box. He is ready to hit a shot, jumping up with a flashbang. Rops, he's pinned. Device is falling through the air. The team right now figuring it out, Trace.
Like a layaway type plan they could do. Like, I want to buy BiLlio. All right.
Oh, dear. Well, you might not need credit because we got cash for S-Tag. He's got 3 through the smoke. One appears on the other side. And the rest, they're probably going to die. It's Rops alone, flashed out, smoke fading, players behind, players in front. It's done.
I thought you'd be seeing together, but here they are. Let's see what they can do as they look to put on a show. The nade finds great damage. Glaive holding on to his. And S-Tag, he's just embarrassed Glaive with how successful his nade was. So Glaive's now out for redemption, trying to shut this round down. He's only good for one, but S-Tag holds on. It's a 2-on-4 for Mouse as they just about creep into this site. And they might be able to get the bomb down. Rops has gone aggressive. Now, does this just lead to his teammate getting sacrificed for the cause? Because that could certainly happen with no one here to watch over this bomb. Rops tries to swing, and he does make quick work of Device, but Frozen needs one of these fights to go his way, and they don't. It's all left onto Rops in a 1v2, and he's not able to navigate it. So up here in the apartments, Magisk on the other side. Rops is flashed in. Magisk tries to drop down, but he dies on the final bullet from Rops, who's opened this round up and is looking to close it out as well. A quick double, and now this A site overrun by Mouse. And when you get overrun by Mice, you normally call in the exterminators, but for Astralis, they take an extreme alternative and they just leave. They just give it up.
Hey, wow.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, but
maybe you get so stressed your hair falls out.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Really what we're saying here, but a big B hit here from Mousesports, and they're going to be storming through. Device hiding out pretty well in the back of sight. Surprise, Bemis. You're not alone, my friend, and neither are you, Rops. What else does Device have for us stored up? Looks like he's not going to need to use much more out of the think tank because Glaive and company have shut this one completely down. B
for Mousesports. Astralis are watching it from the wrap, but dupreeh just left. Oh, Chris has heard the footsteps. He knows he can call. Guys, if you want to go B, that's an option right now, but his back is contaminated as well. Glaive is here. BMAS has his attention. Oh, this is all over the place. Chris dropping dupreeh in the library. Glaive is still hanging around spawn. This kill is everything, and Chris has got it. B is open like for free for Mousesports. It's only S-Tag here, and he's dedicated to watching the CT spawn because of this flank.
Like a can of tuna, I think is what you were going for.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, wait.
What's going on here? What's going on in A? Because S-Tag is now held down the B play.
Oh, my.
Oh, goodness. Mouse, this was a 5-on-3. And then you had S-Tag giving a back rub to Rops over in the apartments, and he just snaps his neck, and everything's really brutal. And now Karrigan have Frozen. They're left looking down the ranks. Everyone else has abandoned them and left them in a 2-on-3 clutch. Now, Karrigan has given me, personally, some great moments from this position on this map. Can he do it again? Has the AWP in hand. He's got Frozen this time to help him out. Time ticking away. Very little time for Astralis. They need these kills, and they need them quick. The gap getting closed. Now the peek from Karrigan, but the first shot misses. Frozen delivers at least. And the time is too far gone. Frozen with 2. And that there is Mousesports. Glaive on the receiving end of Karrigan.
I love how they get BMAS to become an entry fragger, but Karrigan's still here like, no, I'm going in first. I'm going to be doing the work, and he often does. He's been getting a lot of these top B picks, but picked back by Device is BMAS, and Karrigan's fallen as well. Mousesports tending back into this A site with 2 on the defense, set up in the pit with a crossfire. Long is open, but that's not a worry. Mousesports smoke it, and they walk into the stack.
Here they go, that nade into the pit. The double nade has done a lot of damage onto Magis, but through the nades, through the shrapnel, he's put up a double. It's all onto Frozen, but this guy's delivered us so many clutches. This one, you're asking a lot of him. What can he do? There's the first peak and the last peak that they needed. S-Tag there to nail it, and Astralis, they do win out this first half at 8-7. Stay away from it, Clave. Come on, startled it. Nades go in, nades go in. They get the A site. And if you're hearing this as Mousesports, you're already thinking, well, guys, we screwed up. This might just be a save. And quite an anticlimactic pistol round, if I do say so myself.
Feels too good to be true for us.
Lied to
A bond with it, man. We built a bond with it. He's just hanging out here, waiting. While the rest of Astralis pressure middle.
It's not the mid to be, it's the mid is free, as Mousesports don't contest it. Long smoke replaced by Karrigan, funnily enough. Just trying to keep Astralis out of it. Device, oh, how does he get away with that one? He's on 2 points of health, he's gonna hit the site. If he finds Frozen, this is it. This is B lost, and this is the round done, but he jumps up and gets deked down. Frozen with a chance, repositioned to the back of the site. They should expect this. S-Tag's clearing it, and Frozen just gets run down by the Glil. Now, well, Karrigan's already here, so he might make a bit of a show, might try and find something, but at this point, the round might just be done. The denied bomb plant for a short bit of time. Karrigan coming through. That smoke creates a bit of a one-way. S-Tag shoots him in the legs, and now Mousesports really losing their chances to retake. They're here anyway. Flash high, Magis blind, and Robs can't even get through the smoke, so they get out of there. Nothing to do with it. Astralis on double digits, and Mousesports again left to save.
That silenced them forward. Should get a couple of dinks off right here. On to Devi.
As the start trade is imminent though. Frozen with a nade, and now they know where he is. From the boost and from the trajectory, he doesn't have any way to get out of here alive. No time to smoke. He goes for the fight as the molly burns, and Magis blind takes him down. Oh look, it's a save. What a shocker. What a surprise. Yes. Welcome to Inferno.
Take Karrigan around early into this B site, and that could be an answer to this problem that Astralis have posed. Down with the first. But there's the follow-up. Karrigan does get bested immediately after, and they know that Chris is here. He tries to disappear, but they do find him. And for Mouse, it might have to be...
No, don't say it.
But that's the ridiculous thing. Mouse had 3B, as you said. They get the 2 opening kills in the site, a 5-on-3, and immediate trades for Astralis. And somehow, some way, they're in favor. BMAS, he wants to save. His mind's telling him no, but his body's telling him yes. And at the same time, he's still here fighting, because you're just losing round after round. The AWP is going to send him down, and now Robs is gone. Can't hang around in the banana. And like, they've already got the man up. They don't need to throw bodies at Karrigan as he waits to body them. Good flash, pushes him back, and Chris has killed one of B. The bomb's still back in T-spawn. They're just looking to battle tooth and nail into the site, and now they're considering the bomb. Now they're realizing the error of their ways, as one of them might have to go back.
We've seen this before.
Who do you reckon's getting the blame for this? Who do you reckon's getting the blame for leaving the bomb? Is it S-Tag or is it Magisk?
Or KRB?
This is smart though. S-Tag can just wait here forever. Oh, don't worry, they've mollied him. I was gonna say it could have been good. It's a hard spot to clear, but Chris is gonna do it with the AWP. Oh boy. And now they're wondering, wait, where's he gone?
Yeah, this isn't like, well, it is pretty disastrous, but at least Magis knows that they were both at A. He's going to try and run the gauntlet into this B site, but Frozen is already here. Luckily enough for Magis, Frozen is armed with a P shooter, so he might be good to survive the crossing. Frozen gets the info. They know that he's on B now. Magisk actually going to look for this kill to try and make it a 1v1, and a 1v1 he shall make it. As now that bomb plant comes on in. Magisk versus Chris J. Molly forces him forward. Chris going with the peek and a missed shot. Magisk lines it up. The 1v2 puts a 14th on the board for Astralis.
Need to get under wraps, right? Astralis forcing. They're giving it a go. They're going to go for a fast one as well. Hunt down this long player. Karrigan, oh dear, back in with a missed shot. The smoke is a problem, and he's going to run away from it. They hunt down the players in the site. Dupree with an opener, and it's just BMAS left. He gets overwhelmed as well, and Astralis holding their W keys flat firmly on the keyboard might just be pushing it over the line.
Yeah, this is wild. This is pistol armor. Mousesports, they know that they should not be losing to this, so they're trying to save FaZe, but they're also trying to save Inferno. Getting past the Deegs, getting past the Techs. It's proven to be a challenge, but Frozen has helped keep things in a doable spot. 2-on-3 as they move in. Down in the pit, dupreeh lurks. In the site, 2 players for Astralis. Frozen, man in the front. Karrigan backing him up from behind, and here comes the push. Down goes Frozen, and Karrigan is cancelled out as well. Astralis, they get it done on the 4 spy. They win this series over Mouse, a hard-fought battle.